Good morning, family.
Good morning, family.
Look who's back. Aren't you so excited? I'm excited, let me tell you. I'm so excited.
Back? I've been back.
Well, you were sick for the last week.
Getting old sucks. You don't bounce back like you used to.
No. Yeah, recovering after you've been sick is brutal. Like, I swear the kids were fine in like, what, 2 days? Yeah, 2 days. They were sick, and then fine. Like, I still have like lingering crap. Ryan was basically down for like a week. I was not doing great. I mean, and it wasn't even, well, Ryan got a totally different like thing than than I got. I just kind of got like a head cold. Ryan had other stuff. He had like stomach ache and more things, which
Like severe stomach.
well, I was trying to be, didn't want to give too many details. But it's funny is my mom that was here for the week, she ended up getting the same thing, and her and Ryan's symptoms were almost identical. I had more of what Olivia and Emma had, just kind of like a head cold. I don't think I had a fever. The little girls both had fevers, which I think is probably typical of babies. But Ryan had a whole gamut of like the stomach issues and then a head cold, and Ella had that too. She had stomach issues. We actually thought we had gone to the zoo and we thought that it was from, we had an ice cream and she doesn't do well with like regular dairy. So we thought it was from that, but now looking back, we think that she probably had whatever, like the tummy part of that sickness. So it just was funny how everybody sort of got it a little bit different. It affected everybody a little bit different, but I digress. We are back. It is a balmy, probably 65 degrees out this morning. You could see cloudy skies. After this brutal week of heat, it was in the mid 90s yesterday and the day before. It was really hot. Summer was trying to kill us for the last time. But looking at the forecast, it looks like for at least the next 10 or 12 days, it's going to be in the 70s, which is great. I'm excited for that, just kind of a little break. Obviously, that's getting into winter, but we'll deal with that when we get there. So we're going to enjoy fall and all the fall-y things that happen. The girls are really excited about the leaves falling and everything. They've had a whole bunch of fun chasing them around this morning, but we've got to get chores done today. We are actually going to finally build the third chicken schooner that we have. With processing dates and everything, we need to get these chicks moved out, but we don't have an empty schooner. So we're gonna get the third one built so we can move these guys out. And then that just gives us another option if we wanna put, separate out chickens or whatever we wanna do. We've got that third one. So we're gonna get that built today. And I also finally maybe wanna try and get a goat paddock built. They need to get moved. They're getting bored, and I think that's it. Do we have anything else we need to do? No. Huh? Nothing else, I think. Chores. Ella has softball practice tonight, so we'll probably knock off early. That way we can get cleaned up and get to that. But yeah, come along, let's get to work.
pedal. Big Ella. I'm ready. Okay. I will. Oh no. I go to show. Look, she's petting her. Pedal, 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 pedal.
Yeah, because these dogs.
So I can't remember if I had done a video on it or mentioned it, but after we hatched the last group of guinea eggs in the incubator, Ella and I decided to just leave some in the coop with the guineas to see if they would sit on them. And they were in there and in there and in there. It was probably a good almost 2 weeks, and nobody was sitting on them. And oh, look, it's a monarch. Hold on, I'm totally gonna digress here. Look right. Hopefully that came up on camera. But nobody was sitting on them. And I was like, okay, fine. Nobody's going to sit on these eggs. So I'm going to move this schooner up closer to the house so that it's easier to feed them and everything. Because they're kind of like way down here. You can see here's the house and the barn and stuff is up there. So they're like way down here. It's kind of a pain in the butt. So I come out here and I go to feed them and start moving them. And wouldn't you know it, somebody is sitting on eggs. So now we've got another 28 days of sitting. They're right here. She gets off to eat. So I can feed them. I don't want you guys in here at all.
Why?
Because I don't want you disturbing her, okay?
An egg right there. The egg. Then maybe hatch.
So I've obviously never had guineas before, and I've never hatched out guineas. Come on, Em, out.
No.
But she gets off the nest to go eat. I put food next to her nest and she still gets off to eat. So I'm not sure if that's normal for guineas or what, or if she's just stupid. But anyways, I don't know. We'll see what we end up getting if they actually hatch. But like I said, she does get off and eat. She goes right back to them, but she does get off to eat. So I don't know, like I said, wind. I don't know if that's normal for guineas or if I have a defective one or what, but we'll see. I'm excited though. Hopefully we get something out of it. Well, it's actually the next day. Yesterday was one of those days that I blinked and it was noon, and yeah, it was, I don't even know. We didn't even get hardly anything done that we wanted to. I don't know why everything took so long, but it did. We ended up not getting a feed delivery. We didn't get the schooners built. Some days are just like that. And honestly, like the whole Ella being in school, she loves it and I'm glad, and we'll keep her there for now. But the pickup line thing, if you have kids in school, you know what this is. So this was not a thing when my older kids were in school. It was just like a free-for-all. They just opened the door and kids ran everywhere. Now it's this whole organized pickup line. You wait in the pickup line, you have a number, they line the kids up in the order of the pickup line and bring them out, you know, and it's like this whole, it's a thing. But Ella gets out of school at like 3 something, and the pickup line begins to build probably a good hour before school gets out. So if I don't get there at 2:20 or so. I usually leave the house at like 2:15. If I don't get there, if I don't leave in a timely manner, I'm way the frick back. And I'm sitting there forever. So yeah, it's just kind of a pain. I mean, it's a good probably hour and 15 minutes out of the day that I'm just sitting there doing nothing. I try and save, like I actually have been editing videos because I had it on my phone still. I've been editing videos at that time, or, just like any scheduling, like social media posts, making social media posts, anything like that I can do while I'm sitting there. So at least I'm not like totally wasting my time. Occasionally I file my nails because why not? But anyways, so it really like cuts into our day a little bit when we're trying to work and, it's time to take Ella to school. And then, we got to get the babies fed and down for a nap. And then, it's time to pick up Ella from school. So it's just something that we're going to have to get used to. And it's not getting light until like 7 o'clock is light out. And yeah, I know I can go out and do work in the dark, but you know what? I don't want to. I don't want to work in the dark. It sucks. So it just makes everything hard. So anyway, we're just getting a later start and whatever. The point being is that we didn't get hardly anything done yesterday that we wanted to get done. So today I have to move cows, plus I have to, we got to do all the other stuff. Feed should be coming in a couple hours. I talked to him this morning. Feed should be coming in a couple hours, and we've got to get this schooner built because we've got to get these chicks moved out. They are way past time to get moved out, so we've got to get that done. Luckily, Ella does not have school today. She only goes 4 days a week, so that's kind of nice. Ryan went into town to pick up groceries and some cattle panels for a project I'm going to be working on, and then when he gets back, we're going to... probably going to be lunch and nap time, and then we'll work on the schooner. So while they're gone, I'm moving the cows. And of course, this paddock is a little bit more difficult than normal because I'm moving them up the hill. They're down here in like this little valley. You can see there's a valley here, and then the creek runs. It's hard to do this. Creek runs right here, and then there's a valley on the other side, and they're on the other side of the valley. So right now, I'm going to run a paddock up the hill. Sorry about that, son. I'm going to run a paddock up the hill and start them on this back hill that we have. I think it's about 9 acres. So they're going to run through that. And then by the time they get done with that, we'll move them back up to the front and they'll be good to go. So let's go and get cows moved. Oh, and just to make matters even more interesting and, like how things go around here, I get all the way out here, get everything loaded on the quad to start going up the hill, and like feel that I'm basically about ready to tip over because it's not like level, it kind of slopes and stuff. So I'm like not freaking out, but like what the heck is going on? I get off, start checking the quad, and my right front tire is flat, low. It's low. It wasn't flat. It was just low. So I had to unload everything because I can't go back up to the house with all of the stuff. I've got like all the, here, I'll show you. It's all loaded down with the posts and the reels and everything. So I have to unload everything, go up to the house, fill the tire. I filled gas while I was up there because I might as well. And then come back down and reload everything and then start to go. See? Do you see what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. So this kind of stuff always happens, but you just roll with it. You just go with it, just like I'm going to roll with this hair going on over here. I don't know what the deal is. I think it's because it's cold. My hair's doing weird things. But let's get cows moved. Once again, the cows, look at the best view in the house. They are getting moved to the top of this hillside. This is on the, it's like the west, I guess. This is kind of west. Nope, east. This is the east sort of corner of our property. I think it's east. Ryan's gonna kill me. The sun rises like over there, so it's east-ish. Anyways, this is like the east corner of our property, and it is beautiful up here. So I think they're really gonna like it. It's all come back really nice after we had the guy come and bush hog it. So I think they're really gonna like this pasture. It's gonna be real good for them before we move them back up to the front. So let's get these guys moved. Come on, everybody. Come on, cows. Come on, cows. Good job, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good job, cows. Good job, cows. Well, the feed truck is here. He just called, but he's stuck on the driveway. I've talked about our driveway before. It's a little rough. We're not sure what to do with it. We got a quote to repair it and it was about 11,000. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure out something though, because we need to get feed delivery up here. So Ryan took his truck, he's gonna go down there and see if we can help. I was gonna grab the tractor, but the tractor is dead. So I'm gonna go down on the quad and see what I can do. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. John Deere to the rescue. Didn't work with the truck. So Ryan went up and jump started the tractor. We're gonna give that a shot and see if we can make that work. All of the neighbors are busy. Both of them actually have school bus routes and they're both doing their school bus route right now. So we shall see if the tractor works. If not, we may be sitting here for a little while until everybody gets home. was an adventure. Oh my goodness. Okay, I feel like I also have feed all over me, but we got feed. Totes are full. He's gone. I'm gonna go feed everybody that we didn't feed because we were out. And then I think I'm done for the day. We are not getting schooners built today once again, or the schooner built today once again, but I got the cows moved, so that was one thing checked off our list. And yeah, yikes folks, but this is the way that it goes. You can't make this stuff up. Like I told Sam, our driver, the amount of things that happen to us, like, you just can't make it up. Yeah, the amount of crap that happens to us. Anyways, thanks for following along on this crazy adventure. As always, we appreciate you being here, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.